This video provides a description and a simple example of how the Iconix platform can enable distributed architectures in a firewall-friendly way. One of the key questions asked by most IT departments when distributed architectures are proposed, i.e. where data resides on a local site and needs to be accessed centrally or even in the cloud, is how can this be achieved in a secure and firewall-friendly way? The Iconix solution is to push data from inside the network out, rather than enabling an external data request to come in. Let's have a look at how this would work. In this example, I'm currently on a local site machine that has the Iconix application installed and collecting telemetry data from my site. As you can see, as per IT security policies, the firewall is enabled and active. My local site data needs to be accessed by an Azure cloud server, which will be providing a dashboard to the head office. Let's remote desktop into the server to carry out some configuration. So now we're on the cloud server, and if we have a look at the firewall status, this is also enabled. Let's try to access some local site data. In this case, I'd just like to prove connectivity, so I'm going to add a data point and we'll try to browse for the source. I need to browse my frameworks network, and of course, since the firewalls are enabled and the cloud server has no details of the local site, the Iconix application running on the cloud can't see my local site, and we'll get a timeout. We'll just minimize the server session for a minute. So what I'd like to do now is reconfigure my local site Iconix application to push data to the cloud server. And for that, I'll open the Platform Services Configuration dialog. I'll go into more detail of this configuration in another video, but for now, I'll go into the Advanced tab and enable Reporting to Servers in Azure or DMZ. I now need to specify the address of the server I'd like to push data out to, and the protocol I'd like to use. In this case, since only port 80 is allowed by the IT department policy, we will use the HTTP protocol. Note that the messages are transmitted via HTTP, but still securely serialized. Other protocols, such as net.tcp and WS-HTTP, are also available. Since this is a global settings change, in order for these settings to be enabled, I need to restart my frameworks application. What happens now is that the local site application is initiating communications to the cloud server. If we connect back to the cloud server and try to rebrowse our frameworks network, even though firewalls are still enabled on both sides, and the cloud server has no concept of how to route to the local site now shows up as a node on the network. Once this does appear, I'm able to browse the local site as if it were just another node on the same network. So in this case, I'll just browse down and select a simulation kepware tag and put the test screen into runtime. As you can see, telemetry data being provided through firewalls from my local site to my cloud server in just a couple of clicks. To learn more, connect with us at the links below.